Hello and good day everyone. I am Esther Hopich Layagi, a second year student of Southwestern University FENMA from section BSM2 B6. So for today's video, I am going to defend my trainee cardiovascular conditioning prescription. So in cardiovascular conditioning prescription, we have here the components and the target. Under the components, we have here the frequency, intensity, time, and type. Under intensity, we have here the resting heart rate reserve, target heart rate at high interval, heart rate at low interval, and Borg rate of perceived exertion. So under the time, we have here the warm up, stimulus, cool down, and number of cycles. So let's go back to the frequency. So frequency refers to how often you do the exercise. So for my trainee frequency, we have 3 times a week. Next, for intensity refers to how hard the exercise is performed. So my trainee are in moderate intensity. And resting heart rate, and getting it, my trainee should rest at least 15 to 30 minutes first, then count the heart rate for a minute. So my trainee resting heart rate is 85 beats per minute. And heart rate reserve, based on the table showed right now, where moderate intensity shows 64 to 76%. So my trainee target heart rate is 72%. And target heart rate, you should follow the format, which is 220, which is the constant, and minus the age of my trainee, which is 22, and minus the resting heart rate, which is 85 beats per minute, times the heart rate reserve, and decimal form, which is 0.72%, plus the resting heart rate, which is 85 beats per minute. So my trainee result of the target heart rate, which is 220.95 beats per minute. So next, we have here the heart rate at high interval. It is based on the target heart rate. So since the target heart rate of my trainee is 220.95 beats per minute. Next, we have here the heart rate at low interval. So same format to follow. So 220, which is the constant, minus the age of my trainee, which is 22, minus the resting heart rate, which is 85 beats per minute, times the half of my heart rate reserve of my trainee, which is 0.36, plus the resting heart rate, which is 85 beats per minute. So the result of my trainee heart rate at low interval is 252.4 beats per minute. Next, we have here the Borg rate of perceived exertion. So based on the table showed right now, the table of rating of perceived exertion, or RPE, based on the modified Borg scale. Since my trainee is in moderate intensity, it is in number 3. Moving on, we have here the time. So we have here the warm up. So my trainee warm up is 5 minutes at low interval. Next, we have here the stimulus, 30 minutes. The cool down is 3 minutes at low interval. Next is the number of cycles, which is 4. And lastly, we have here the type. So my trainee type of exercise is cardiovascular or aerobic exercise. So that's it for my defend on my trainee cardiovascular conditioning prescription. So thank you and have a great day. Bye.